Hey KMC, just checking in with you at the top of the week. It's Monday, March 23rd, and Johnson County and surrounding counties are preparing to go under a 30-day stay-at-home restriction order starting tomorrow. And I think that this has many of us a little anxious, a little worried, maybe a little panicked. And I'd like for us to just briefly reflect on why that is. I believe that one of the blessings of living in a country like ours is we have incredible freedom to do whatever we want and to go wherever we want, whenever we want. And now we're facing this 30-day restriction, and those freedoms are taken away from us. And so we're not able to travel, we're not able to even, in many cases, leave our homes. We have to maintain this boundary between other people. So this is really challenging for us. And uh, with that, for the next 30 days, I think it's a wonderful time for us to reflect on why we're anxious and what that tells us about ourselves and how we need to reorient our mindsets, our hearts, so that we could really learn to trust in the Lord in all this. And to that end, I want to turn your attention to James chapter 4, verses 13 through 15, where scripture says, "Come now, you who say today or tomorrow we will go into such and such a town and spend a year there and trade and make a profit." And so this sounds very much like our culture, where we have incredible freedoms to go and travel with intentions to capitalize, make money, make connections, network, and we have all these plans, and now it's taken away from us. So James goes on in verse 14, "Yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring." No one could have imagined that we're this situation we're going through right now. Nobody could have imagined this a month ago. And here we are. We don't know what tomorrow will bring. And then James continues, "What is your life? You're a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes." James is talking about the fickleness of life here. We're like, you got a little spray bottle filled with water, and you spray it once, and you see the mist, and then it just dissipates into the atmosphere. And then that's like our life. We're here one day, and then we're gone the next. It's unpredictable. It's fickle. And so this humbles us. Situations like this that we couldn't have planned for, it humbles us. And I think that's uncomfortable. That's why we're anxious. And so we have verse 15. So how are we to reorient ourselves? Verse 15, "Instead, you ought to say, if the Lord wills, we will live and do this or that. If the Lord wills." A moment like this teaches us that we need to trust in the Lord, that we need to consider the Lord's will, know that He's sovereign, know that He's in control, know that nothing surprises Him. And we need to go to the Lord and bring Him into our plans. This is not saying stop making your plans. What this is saying, let us acknowledge that God is sovereign and bring Him into our plans. If the Lord wills, we will live. If the Lord wills, I will go here and do this and do that. And so I hope and pray that this will be a period of time where we are able to get that into our souls and to trust the Lord, to always say, if the Lord wills. Now, Proverbs 3, which is your memory verse for this week, it's trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him and He will make straight your paths. So KMC, let's trust in the Lord. Let's not lean on our own understanding, and let's labor to do that, especially this next 30 days as we're going to have more time to reflect and spend time in the Word and spend time with each other. So I'll be giving periodic updates and words of encouragement here and there. I do hope to see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock. That's Tuesday, March 24th at 1 o'clock. I'm going to send a Zoom meeting invite, and we'll have some corporate prayer, and we'll get a chance to pray for each other. And if you do have any prayer requests, please email me or put it out there on our prayer request submission form on our website, and we will see you then. God bless you, KMC.